Okay, we might get onto our dressing while that's happening. I don't mind cleaning up myself. I know I'm messy. Okay, legends, recipe time, and this one is special because for the whole month of September, we are celebrating Australian Organic Awareness Month. We're doing a charred broccoli and chicken salad, but a pimped up version, and we're gonna make a little dressing out of the broccoli stem. There's the twist. It's very simple, tasty, and it's got a few organic producers that are top notch. Shall we get started? Our first little organic ingredient is the broccoli head. Quarter this guy up. Very simply, we're gonna keep the stalk on for now, and then we're gonna whack this on a tray, all fours, and lather it in olive oil. Then we're gonna char this up. So olive oil, salt, and a good crack of pepper. We want it as hot as we can get because we want this broccoli to char and get a real decent amount of color. And because I can, and because this is one of our organic products, we're going again. And that's gonna help that caramelization process. And while I'm here, that symbol there, the Australian Certified Organic symbol, that is what you are looking for. You know that if the product has that symbol, it is 100% Australian Organic Certified. Look for the label and you're on the right track. So while our broccoli is doing its thing, we got some sourdough here, some day-old sourdough, and we're just gonna break it up into really rough chunks, and then we're going again with our holy trinity, extra virgin olive oil, salt, and a crack of pepper. By now, we should have some nice color on our broccoli. Fingers crossed. Is that char? Yeah, that's char. That's the go. We can flip these over now. So I think where we've probably got the best relationship with organics is through fruit and veg. And why I love to support, Aussie farmers in this case is because they work so hard to be sustainable and regenerative. So that means that they look after our soil, which looks after our planet, which creates really bloody tasty heads of broccolis. Okay, chicken is getting good color. Chicken, I said chicken. Broccoli, chicken, broccoli. Okay, broccoli is getting some good color. That can come off now, and our sourdough can go on. And we want this like all a little charred and burnt. So while our bread's doing its thing here, chicken in, Enviroganic chicken thighs I've got here, which we've just taken off a whole bird. Skin on, because that equals flavor. Holy Trinity. And we're also gonna just paint it with a little bit of hot sauce. This is optional. What that's gonna do when it hits the char is caramelize, and that's just gonna add another dimension of flavor. And we're gonna continually paint this while it's on the grill. This is kind of what we're looking for with our bread. It's still got a bit of give in it. It's not like really crunchy, and that's what we're looking for. Once it comes off, then it'll start to crisp up. So off with our bread, and we're gonna go skin side down on our chook. So a little bit of salt, pepper, and then get your picasso on. If you're ever gonna choose organic, it's with your chicken. Organic chicken is raised better. It gets fed organic food, so you know from the start to the finish, it's a great product and you feel good about eating that stuff. Now, this is where, for me, this recipe gets interesting. We're gonna grab our broccoli and we're gonna cut the florets off into nice little trees. Instead of throwing our broccoli stem away, that is the sweetest part of the broccoli, we're gonna use it in a dressing. And then we're gonna slice these up, just rough, because we're gonna throw it in a liquidizer soon. So into our canister goes our 4 broccoli stems that have been charred up, 100 grams, there or thereabouts, of organic yogurt, 100 grams surely. Anchovies, this is gonna give it a nice little salty umami kick. If you like anchovies, we're running 2. If you love anchovies, we're running 3. Then the juice of 1 lemon, catch all the pips. And then we'll run about half a garlic clove, and then we'll give it some salt, pepper. We just want a little kind of handful of parsley, and we want a little handful of mint leaves. Before we whiz up, let's have a look at our chicken. Yep, that is good. And now, we grab this guy. Oh, you know what I didn't put in? Olive oil. Need a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. So we're gonna give this chicken another paint. The more you paint it, the better it's gonna be. So chicken's resting on the pan. We're gonna reintroduce our broccoli. just to warm it up, and we can scatter over our croutons as well. Ooh, that looks good. Half a handful or a handful of almonds, which we'll just run our knife through. And we've got a green apple. We'll just go into some matchsticks. We're just gonna roughly slice this up, and it can go back on our tray, because we're gonna dress this all on the tray. And then we can go broccoli and our croutons. Apple can go on, almonds can go on, some parsley. Same with the mint, a chunky dressing, all over the top. Now we'll give it a good mixy with our tongs. And if I don't spill this, I'm a legend. And we can start to transfer everything. Oh, it's loaded. And make sure you get all of the crispies on top. So heaps of almonds, heaps of croutons, that julienne apple. And then lastly, we are just going to make it rain with some Parmigiano Reggiano over our salad. Charred broccoli and chicken salad, souped up for Australian Organic Awareness Month. There's so many goodies in here, I don't know what to go for. But lunch is up. He's dying to get in.